Ooh, styling. Oh, that's gonna be the best part once you finish the piece, and then we can style it and find like clothes to match it and like vamp up and hype up our piece, and then we can have a photo shoot. And don't forget about the hair and makeup, because I'm doing a Project Runway style episode here where we are everybody. Hey y'all, it's your girl Z here from Millennial Maker. I'm working with two colored yarns, pink and a smoky gray black color, because when I am in love with pink, and I don't know why, because I used to hate this color as a kid. I was like, ugh, pink is ugly. I'm not a girl. I don't, my favorite color is red. You know, I didn't like the word cute. Don't call me cute. But anyway, that's not a part of this. So let's continue with our Project Runway. These are the materials I got. And it's Lana's Quick 100% wool. So I'm excited about that. That's what we're working with. I do want to do a two-tone cardigan. So one is black, one side is black and one side is pink. Ironically, my inspiration for this is not Harley Quinn. I know. No, it's not Harley Quinn. It's actually for me walking through a Walmart with my pregnant sister. She wasn't walking. She was cruising, you know, in the buggy. She was cruising. And they had these cute sweaters. I was like, oh, look at that. I've never seen one two-tone. You know, I made two-tone hats and things like that, but I hadn't made two-tone things like that. It's always been solid, or maybe like one arm is one color and everything else is another, you know, things like that, but not just split straight down the middle like that. Y'all should get out y'all's projects, watch your favorite show, get some tea, get your snacks like me, some ice cream, and let's get to working on our projects. Maybe you've got the pre-pattern for this one. Maybe it's up and you found it and you're working on the pattern with me. Either right now me, future me, or past me, or whoever in your timeline. Let's work. Hey, welcome back, Stitches. This is day 3, I think, of my Project Runway crochet edition. I am just about finished with the front panel here. There she is. I think I have one more row, and then I'll go ahead and start working on the other front panel. Did go ahead and finish the back panel. This is the right side, and I'm choosing this side to be the wrong side just because there's some parts where you can kind of see where I changed the yarn, and on this side you can't really see where that is happening. Go ahead and finish off this part, and then I'll go ahead and work on the other front panel, and then all there's left is the sleeves assembly, and then we'll go on to the next step. So right now we're in the design phase, and we're making our stunning piece to walk down the runway. And then we get to move on to the next portion, which is going to be the styling and the hair and the makeup and all that good stuff, and then we'll have our photo shoot at the end. And I'm super excited. I'm going to tilt you down here, guys, so y'all can see. I'm clearly voguing and having, you know, a good old grand time with my hank here because I ran out of yarn. So now I've got to reload the guns. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do that now. Sorry for my awkwardness. And I do not have a table to put my things on here, so I use my little blue chair here. Okay, I've got all my yarnacles caked up and ready to go. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. That would make a cute decoration in my studio here. Anyway, they're all ready, so I don't have to stop. I can just keep crocheting away. Alright, stitches, I'm back because it's my lunch break. I did finish the front panel, the second one. Now I'm working on the sleeves right now. When I say working on sleeve, like literally just starting it because it's thread right now, it's just yarn. But yeah, I'm making some good progress. Just wanted to update you guys since I'm on my lunch. I'm gonna go downstairs and get something to eat real quick. Alright guys, it is the end of the day. It's 10:31 and I did get some work done on the cardigan today. I showed you guys some of what I got done. I did manage to get one of the sleeves done today while I was working, and then I started on the second sleeve today, and this is what I've got done. I did calculate that I think I'm like halfway done with the sleeve, sorry. I did calculate that I would need about, so I mean I got most of the pieces done, and I'll probably have enough to finish off this second sleeve here, and then have enough to attach and assemble everything. I just don't know if I'll have enough for the ribbing for the front panels, the bottom piece, and the cuffs. So we'll see. If I have to buy some more yarn, I will, not a problem. I might have to go tomorrow's Saturday, to the shop and get some yarn. It is a specialty yarn shop, so I don't know if they'll have it or not. Yeah, I know she had like one skein of each color left, and I didn't buy those the last time I was there, but I'm hoping that they will have those skeins still there. If anything, it would be a fun little shopping experience. But I did want to go ahead and say this again because it may not have been clear. I did finish the sleeve. I added calculated for 34 4 rows for 17 inches. It did, you know, measure to be 17 inches. However, the sleeve was a little short when I put it up, which is fine since the panels themselves they have ease in them, so there'll be a drop shoulder panel, so part of the front panel is going to act as part of the sleeve, if that makes any sense at all. So I just, you know, was double checking the sleeve to make sure, you know, okay, is that going to be long enough, which is something I always recommend for anybody doing a pattern for themselves. You know, if you're making this pattern with me, which I seriously hope you are, I would put it up on your arm. Usually I measure from the wrist to the underarm, which is what Yarn Craft Council's standard crochet measurements or standard body measurements has. It's from the underarm down for the length of the sleeve. When I do have it there and I have it out, you know, I have something, you know, that is exactly what I'm wanting. You know, I'm planning on doing either 2 to 4 inches for the ribbing right here, so that'll be, or for the cuff here, so that'll be where it ends. But yeah, I'm happy with that. If I did, you know, the true 34 inches, because I did, like I said, add some, and that was completely by accident, I just lost count, it'd be a little bit higher. So I'm comfortable with adding in a couple more inches just to make it a tad bit longer. And if you find that you do the recommended rows from my pattern here and you put it up to your arm for a test, you're like, I like it a little bit longer, that is completely fine. Add in those extra rows. Just make sure you're leaving enough gap at your wrist to add in that 2 to 4 inches of ribbing for your cuff, because I hate for you to make it super long and then, you know, you got a cuff that's coming at the, you know, middle of your hand here at your knuckle. But I mean, if that's how you like it, that's how you like it. You know, it's completely customizable. Just keep in mind that, you know, about 1 inch or 2 of your panels are going to act as your sleeve as well. So yeah, that's what I've gotten done. I've gotten done back panel, front panels, this sleeve here, one sleeve, and I am currently working on the last sleeve before I start shaping up my sleeves. And I'll show you guys how I do my sleeve shaping. It's very simple. I never do, you know, starting at the wrist and then going out and all that stuff. That's just too much for me, excuse me. So I just make a nice long rectangle to fit my arms, and then basically I go from, so we have the start of the sleeve down here, right? And I'm working from the bottom up. So when I start to shape my sleeves, I will basically attach my yarn back at the start of my sleeve or the bottom of the sleeve, and I just do some decreases here, which basically, you know, cinches it in and adds like a little bit of puckering, that, you know, a little bit of body down at the end, so it kind of bubbles, you know. I'm not explaining this well, but if I am and you speak in my language, thank you, thank you. But anyway, I add the decreases, and then I'll start, I won't decrease it too much, because when I add the ribbing onto this, the ribbing will decrease it even more. And then at that point, I have a nice little balloon like sleeve at towards the bottom, so it'll look more like, you know, a typical sleeve than, you know, just some long, I'm trying not to cuss, y'all, some long freaky, you know, rectangle. And it's real easy. But yeah, that's what I've gotten done. Of course, I'm back on my, you know, little day bed here in my studio. I did add some twinkle lights here, just to make my backdrop a little bit more interesting, because it was just, you know, plain and empty back there. It was a little boring. It was bothering me. I know it's YouTube old school and classic, but you know, it's cute, makes me happy. I feel like I'm doing something. Hello. So I was busy crocheting away on my panels and I ran out of yarn. So I am going to go back to the yarn shop here, and hopefully they still have those last 2 skeins I need to complete my project. If not, I'll have to take the chance and buy the yarn online, and hopefully it's from the same dye lot, but that's neither here nor there. I'm with my Granny Bop. We're gonna go, well, she wants to say hi. We're gonna go in here and see what's up. So I'll show you what the store looks like, and yeah, let's go. Okay, good morning. It is the next day. I did go ahead and get some more yarn so I can finish up the project. I was so happy she had it. And yeah, basically when my grandma and I got back home, we just pretty much sat and watched C with Jason Momoa and his fine, delicious self. And yeah, I'm trying to get her caught up to season 2 so we can watch it together. But that's pretty much what we did. We then got some Chinese food, and once we were headed home, I got pulled over by the popo. That was fun. Didn't get a ticket or anything, thank God. And yeah, I got a warning. That was the first time I got pulled over. I was so nervous. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm feeling much better. Yesterday, honestly, I was really tired. I wasn't feeling good. My back and stuff was hurting. Sometimes when I crochet back to back, I kind of get spasms in my back. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time as to why that happened. But today I feel better. I'm still playing hooky from work because I'm like, I'm gonna take me an extra day and make sure I'm good before I go back in. But I'm gonna spend the day trying to get this garment done, and then we can move into phase 2, which is to plan out and style everything and do the hair or whatever. Yeah, so also when I went to the yarn store, I went ahead and got some, it's still from Berroco or Berroco, whatever, how I never figured out how to say this, so if y'all know how to say it, let me know. But I got some yarn. It's a number 3 light yarn fingering, and it's the Remix Light, so it's 100% recycled fibers. I got it in the charcoal color, and I also got some in the pink color to kind of match, you know, our garment here. I'm thinking about making a hat to go with it. I just don't know if I want to do a split down the middle of the hat or across the hat. I don't know if I want to do that because that's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be too matchy. So I might do one all in pink or all in gray. I'm kind of feeling the gray here. I got 4 skeins in total, 2 in the gray and 2 in the pink, just because it is a light 3 and I'm not trying to mess with some light 3 yarn because that take forever to make stuff with it. So I'm gonna double it up so I can get a medium weight yarn and crochet with a 5mm crochet hook, but we'll see. Of course, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't want it to be too much, but we'll see. I'm feeling the gray though, like I said. Anyway, let's get back to our main design. What I'm doing now, because I finished up all the panels basically. I did them all. I weaved in all of the ends for them because I like to weave as I go, so it's not so much at the end, although honestly it wasn't that much. I do need to take pictures of the panels for the pattern and then move on to shaping the sleeves, because I'm letting y'all know now I am super lazy when it comes to sleeves. I don't like shaping. I don't like dealing with the math. I don't like none of that, and I just choose to be real easy about that portion of a pattern. So what I went ahead and did though was add a couple more rows, because I don't want it to be cropped, even though 17 inches for medium hits me right, at the hip, and I'll be adding, of course, the ribbing for the cardigan or whatever, but sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I still don't want it to be, too short, that, when I'm moving around and raising my hips, raising my arms, that my stomach, kind of shows, or it's kind of, awkward or anything like that. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and add some more length to this. And I did adjust it for all of the pattern, because I don't know, I'm kind of modest, but not really. And some things just make me feel awkward, and I want to feel awkward in my garment. I want to feel powerful and doggone beautiful in my garment. So I went ahead and added some more rows. So this is the last piece that I'm adding rows to, which is good because I need to show you guys how to carry your yarn as you're changing your colors, so you don't have to weave in ends all the way down, just on the corners where you started, where you ended, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I need to go ahead and count where I stopped because I don't remember. I need to know how much we have left to do for the rows. I'm trying to look for my row counter. I had 8 of these things. I bought them off Amazon, about 8 of them. 2 of them didn't work because it's Amazon, and then the rest of them I just kind of lost along the way. I'm worse with those than with my crochet hooks, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, and then when it's time to show you how to change the colors on the last row, I'm gonna show you that. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to entertain myself as I crochet with some YouTube videos. I've been watching the Kopi. I keep wanting to say Kopi because of the way it's spelled, but it's Copy, spelled with a K. So I'm going to watch the Copy dolls, all 3 of those lovely ladies who crochet and knit. They have a podcast, introducing themselves and more in depth, and I just love watching them because, one, they remind me so much of myself, and my sisters, because I'm a twin as well, identical twin, got a little baby sister. Only thing is that I am the only one that crochets. We all like to read, I'm a writer myself. It's just really interesting. They're very interesting. So I'll be watching them and working on my own project. So I feel like I'm working with somebody because I'm all alone. I have no crochet friends. I'm trying to find a tribe here. Will you be my friend? You know, the whole TikTok trend. Will you be my friend? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get started on this project because I'm being silly. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm gonna bring y'all in here. I'm at the point where I'm going to change my yarn color because we speak English here. I'm at that point, so I'm going to go ahead and do my first single crochet in that stitch, and then I'm going to yarn over and prepare to do the double crochet in the same stitch before I change my yarn color. So I'm yarning over, doing the double crochet. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops on my hook, and then this is the part where I'm going to change my yarn color. I'm going to drop the pink yarn. I'm going to pick up my charcoal gray yarn, and I'm going to pull that yarn through. I'm so sorry, that's not right. I'm going to yarn over with the charcoal gray yarn, and I'm going to pull through the last 2 loops on my hook. That way I still have my whole entire body of the pink in that last double crochet, and it doesn't look weird or anything. To carry the yarn over so that I'm not having to tie anything together or anything weird like that, I'm going to pull this yarn towards me to the front, and that's just going to hang out there for now. So that's what I'm doing. So that's towards me to the front where I'm just holding it in place, and I wrapped it around the bottom of the stitch. And then I'm going to just continue working. I'm going to, with the gray yarn, I'm going to continue working. I'm going to skip that first double crochet right there, and then I'm going to continue working the stitch. I'm going to put a single crochet in the next single crochet, and then I'm going to yarn over and make a double crochet. Again, skip the next double crochet from the previous row, work a single crochet in the next single crochet, yarn over, make a double crochet in the I'm going to show you guys what I've got to start this next part, the styling here. I've got some hair clips to separate the hair and things like that. I've got 2 wide tooth combs to comb out the hair. One is for the pink side, one is for the gray side. I really hope I don't get them confused. I don't want to mix the 2 colors and get like a brownish ugly color. We ain't trying to do all that. Ink, of course, it's been sitting for 2 days, so it's probably extremely potent. Just like mixing them around. This is the gray, obviously, and this is the pink. I have also some pins to pin down the hair on our head. Oh, she's missing a piece of her skull. Oh no. Anyway. Her name is Sissy. We have some gloves. This is very highly important. Don't forget about the gloves because we don't want it staining our hands. Although, even if it did stain the hands, it'll easily wash away. I have, of course, the wig in question, you want to get, if you're trying to do this, you would like to get very, very blonde hair. I think, what color is this? 316? Oh, no, 613 is what it is. But this is, oh, the picture of her is not on here. Oh, here it is. That's what the style looks like. I hope you can see through all the glare. And of course, I've got some got to be glued blasting free spray to put onto the lace so I don't, you know, dye that. So here's what the pink side looks like. So it did actually dye it. It didn't come out as dark as I thought it was going to be, which is super awesome. And then the gray came out like super light, but that's the gray. It is, you know, darker than the blonde, but we're gonna go ahead and get started now. I'm joking. Good morning, stitches. I'm back. It is Saturday. Is it still morning? Saturday afternoon. It just turned afternoon. I look really crazy like an alien here, but I am working on installing the wig. I did finish dyeing it last night. Isn't it so cute? Got the pink side over here, and then we've got the gray side over here. I tried the little marker method. It didn't work. Did not work at all. Sorry if you hear my cousin screaming in the background. She's over today, my baby cousin. But anyway, I had to get some Rit dye and try a different method, and this worked so much better. I was concerned about pulling the curls out because you have to heat it, but it worked out okay. We did all right. So she's done. She is kind of still wet. She's drying, but I'm going to install it just so I'm ready. I'm also making a matching hat here. And I also did draw up a sketch of my idea like I told you guys before, so you guys can kind of see what the whole style is, what I'm going for. Now beware, I don't draw that well, but I did the best that I can, okay? So the plan is to, here we go, to wear some, I've got some boyfriend ripped jeans, and I'm going to wear some fishnet stockings underneath it. I don't know if you guys can like really see that. I'm trying to get close so you can see. So some jeans, and then we've got the drawing of my cardigan here. I'm going to rip and like crop a t-shirt, an old t-shirt, and bleach it. I'm gonna have to run out and get some bleach because I currently don't have any. And then you see the beanie that I'm currently working on right now. So that's the whole vibe, the whole fit we're going for when we do our photo shoot. So I'm currently styling right now. Okay, so we are at the location to start the photo shoot today, and I am at the Selfie Museum. I'm going to give you guys a little quick tour of all the little places, but so far this is what it looks like from the entrance here, and they've got all these cute little rooms and backdrops to take photos. Got the Don't Limit Yourself, which is, you know, the whole Christmas theme set up. You've got the bathroom, which is super cute. Lanas. Okay, so this looks like it's a dressing room, so you can change if you have different, you know, kind of outfits and stuff you want to wear. This is what we've got together today. Made the hat, the matching beanie, and then I ripped up a shirt here to go with the cardigan. Got my ripped jeans and my, you know, alt boots, because I'm that type of girl, I'm that type of chick. Okay, let's keep it moving. I don't waste too much time here.
But you gave me